Hi everyone. This morning I couldn't budge an inch, knee deep in snow and frozen. Couldn't take the car out, tried to call a taxi couldn't get to me. It was chaos. So 8:30 was my appointment. I had to ring them and cancel the vaccine. And it was lucky enough I got it for 5 o'clock this evening. And I've already got a jab. It's hurting, but it's okay. A simple pain. And I drove to the place in the afternoon. My wife did all the cleaning, the snow off. I couldn't help. I was too bloody lazy and sitting inside and watching her do it. And I also took a video of what she was doing. But I didn't want her to clean it. I didn't expect it to be cleaned at that time. And there's only one scraper. That's my excuse. Anyway, it was cold, very cold. I got my jab. And okay now. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. My son-in-law said might feel some feverish, never know. Hope it gets better. Today is day 92, and when I think about the places I've been and the sights I've seen, I could have become a tourist guide. But the thing is, I'm too old for it now. Never know. Some tourist people, some travel agents might pick up my stories and try to say, okay, mister, can you tell us about so-and-so place? I'll easily tell. Anyway, some time back, I went and spent a month in Savannah. And he asked me, how long are you going to stay here? I said, I've come for a month to be with you. So there was just to see how we're going to get along. And that time he didn't have his own house. He was living on the third floor of flats and no lifts. So every time we go shopping, we have to carry the bags, both hands, up those steps. It was incredibly high. How many steps I couldn't remember, but it was pretty high. And I used to drop him at work and bring the car back, go and drive around, go to Alapino, have a drink, come back, just for this. And then in the afternoon about 4 o'clock, I used to go and pick him up from Gulfstream, where he used to work. Now he's retired. And I stayed in Savannah for that Christmas as well. I was there with him because nobody else was with him. His family was in Seattle. So I quite enjoyed the 1 month stay with him. And we went to many places. We went to a place, it's like, what do you call those, all hanging, those Spanish, this thing, moss. It looked like, like some old stories, like the jungle. It was in a jungle like, and there were crocodiles there. Not crocodiles, what do you call the other one? alligators. There were alligators there. And we saw some, and some were hiding. And there were babies as well, floating about. But the scenery was so frightening, it's like a movie. It was quite nice to see those part of Savannah. It wasn't in Savannah. We had to drive a lot, and we went to a few places in. I can't quite remember the places in Georgia and all that. Atlanta. We went to Atlanta once and to see the CNN building, CNN office, where they are. The highest escalator was the 100-feet escalator going up. We went up there as well. Saw all that. But the time we went there was with my wife. And we stayed in a very nice hotel, and the hotel was just below CNN. And it was astonishing to see how big the building is, how fantastic they look. That's in Atlanta. And I believe there are a lot of Asians in Atlanta. And the airport of Atlanta is so huge, you could get lost in there. Fantastic place. I love most of the America, and when I went to stay with him, I went to see him in Montreal as well. He was posted in Montreal. He worked for Bell Helicopters that time. When he was in Montreal, I went to see him there, and we drove from there to Buffalo and Fort Erie. Erie is the Erie Lake, where the lake becomes waterfalls, the Niagara Falls. And he wouldn't come in the helicopter. I went in the helicopter and saw because it's frightening though, when it turns around to make you see the waterfalls and that I don't know what you call that boat that takes you there, and you can see he's on full throttle going forward, but he can't go forward because the current of that waterfalls is so strong. It was pushing the boat away, and couldn't go near to the falls. It seems many people try to dive into the evil cannibal people into those falls and all. But that's the time we went to, when he was in Montreal, we went to, where is that? Yeah, Toronto, sorry. He was posted in Toronto for 3 weeks or something, so 2 weeks or something, for something to do with Bell Helicopters. That's how he got the free ride. I got the free ride. From there we went to Ohio by car. That's when he first tried steak. He said, I'll order a steak, and he said he wanted rare. And rare, he got it. It was actually bleeding. I don't know how he ate it. He finished it off. But I told him, you should at least cook it, man. It was just like, I remember how the Africans used to cut the meat and chew it. But it's very soft that time, sometime, you know. When the meat is raw, it's softer than when you cook it sometimes. I don't know. I haven't tried the raw meat. I did try the raw meat long time ago when I went for survival course. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm feeling very tired. I woke up early morning today, 6 o'clock, to try and reach there for the vaccination, and nothing happened. I'm feeling so sorry, so sleepy. Okay, that magic word I can't forget. Do subscribe and do listen to what I'm talking about. It may be fun for some. It may be a nice bedtime story as well. Bye for now. Take care. Look after yourself. Even after vaccination, wear a mask. Otherwise, I think I have a mask somewhere. No, I don't have it here. I had mask every. They have pockets, but I don't have a mask. I even wore a shield. The shield got all, because of the cold, it got all misty and I couldn't see anything. Don't forget, magic word. Subscribe for me. Bye for now and take care. God bless.